All right, so I'm joined today by Ethan Winslow, Kingsburg High School junior. Ethan, I appreciate the time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. So just big news from you this past week. You made your commitment. You're going to be playing baseball for Cal Sate Fullerton. So, what was it about Cal State Fullerton that made you want to go there?
Honestly, it was the coaches there. I really liked how they went about everything, and I just liked the way they were, their style, and I got to meet. I actually went down there and met them, and I got to talk with them for a while and be around the campus a little bit. So it just looked great for me, and I thought it was a great opportunity, and I just really liked it there.
Nice, nice. Playing baseball, I know you're a dual sport athlete at Kingsburg. I know you play football. You were the quarterback of the team. I know an injury cut your season short, but just, what was it about baseball, that made you want to continue your college career, playing baseball maybe instead of football?
Honestly, I think baseball has always been my thing since I was a little kid. I think football was always something that I would do just so I didn't have to play baseball year round. Get a little bit of a break because sometimes playing baseball year round you get burnt out a little bit. But uh, I just felt that it was the right decision, and with the last couple of years football with some injuries, I think it kind of set me back a little bit. So I just thought that baseball was the right move for me, and to be where I wanted to be when I'm older.
Nice. And just talk about the love of baseball you have. I mean, you kind of mentioned that it came from a young age, but what is it about baseball, that you love?
Honestly, I think it's just the game inside the game a little bit. Like, there's a lot of things that people watch and like, man, it's kind of boring game. But at the same time, it's like, well, you're not watching everything. You watch how pitchers sequences, just different things, learning. Honestly, there's a bunch of great people around baseball too. I think the love for baseball around here is genuine, and I think I just liked playing it from a young age and got into it and stuck with it.
Talking a little bit about Kingsburg this year, you guys are 15-4-1 so far. I know
Yeah.
you guys are in first place in the CSL. You yourself, I know you're 5-1 at on the mound right now, and offensively, I know you're leading the team in almost every offensive category. Just what is it first about the team this year that's just made you guys so successful?
Um, Last year we went through a lot of injuries with some guys, but this year we came all healthy, and I think we have the right mindset. It's kind of like, the main goal is Valley. We want to be there. We want to be competing for a Central Section championship, and I think we've grown as a team a lot in the last year, and we've just learned each other, and we've how do I say it? I think we've just became more close with each other, and we really like being around there. And we come out there every day, the mindset we got to put in work, and we know where we all want to be.
And then personally for you, like I was saying, you lead the team in a lot of offensive categories. I think you have 3 home runs so far. You lead the team in hits. I think in your top in RBIs and stuff. So just for you, what's been so successful this year for you that you've been able to maybe take your game to another level offensively?
A lot of work in the off season put in just towards this season. Knowing this is you got to, it's do or die now. Coming the last 2 years, because freshman year kind of got messed up a little bit with COVID, shut down early. Last year I was unable to play just for my collarbone, and then this year, a lot of work put in the winter months, just towards this season. So I'm happy it's paid off, and just having the right approach and putting in the work every day at practice has really helped a lot. And great coaches around me too. We got a lot of great hitting coaches with Coach Cranford and TJ Boyd. He's done a lot. He actually played for Fresno State, but he's great hitting coach, and just the approach around just in the box has just gotten a lot better, and I think matured a little bit as a hitter.
You kind of mentioned, your freshman year, COVID happened last year. I know you had a broken collarbone. So did those 2 years of, kind of missing baseball, did that actually drive you more to get better because you did miss the game like that?
I think so. Yeah, definitely. It's hard for anybody that's gone through injuries to sit on the bench and just watch your guys go out there every day. And obviously I'm still going to practice when I was injured. So I'm out there, putting in no work, but there for 3 hours a day. And it's like, man, you just want to be on the field all the time. So actually being able to be out there and with all your guys is a lot better than just sitting on the bench and not being able to do anything with a sling on your arm.
Kind of mentioning, I know you are I think you have just a little bit over a 1 ERA this year. You threw a no hitter, this
Yeah.
year on the mound. So for you personally, do you like pitching better or do you like being out in the field?
Oh no, I don't. Pitching's great and all, but I like being out in the field. I like going down there and chasing fly balls or in the box hitting. Pitching's fun and all. And I think it was one of those things that kind of like new this year. Is have to be competitive with my arm, and stuff. So yeah, I think it's just something that I've been able to do and been productive at it with the team this year. So that's been fun.
You guys as a team, you kind of mentioned that you want to be able to compete for Valley title, be there. I know there's a lot of other teammates, that are doing good. So can you just talk a little bit about what was there a moment during the season that you guys knew that you guys were going to be like this good and very successful?
I think early on we knew we were going to be good and all, but I think we won. I think we won like the first 5 or 6 games, and I think we kind of proved it to ourselves that we were good. And then I think we kind of got a little satisfied, and we went through a little rough spot in the. I think it was we went through a little rough spot. We lost a few games, and then we lost to Manual, and then I think the last probably 7 or 8 games we've really gotten back after. I think we went on a 6-game winning streak, and then we actually lost to Fowler recently in a really tough game, and I struggled a little bit pitching that game. I think actually no hit Fowler, and they came back and they played well this time. I think it's hard. It just goes to show anybody can win any given day. You know what I mean? But they played super well. But I think our team as a whole, we know what we're capable of, and when everybody's on it, I mean everything clicks. We're unstoppable. But we also lost Holden Hirschkorn. He's out with an arm injury right now, so that's been tough for us because we lost one of our pitchers. It was kind of me and him doing the majority of the pitching. But we've got other guys that have stepped up and pitched pretty well.
Losing somebody like Holden, I know was a great pitcher, and having other guys step up, but also the loss that you guys just had, I know, to Fowler in the championship game of their tournament. How much does that drive you guys to, going forward the rest of the season? I think there's 4 weeks left before playoffs start.
Yeah, I think we play Selma and then we start our whole second round of league, but I think it just shows us that we still got to put in work, and we don't want to be in a spot where we're in the playoffs and we're in that same position. We want to be able to come through and get a W. But I think it's just goes to show you not anybody can win any given day, and you just got to keep putting in the work.
And a little bit, a couple more questions here. Just going back to your commitment to Fullerton. When you went there to see it, they have a storied baseball program there, so just, I know you still got one more year at Kingsburg. You're only a junior this year, but, what are you going to be most excited about, you think, going to Fullerton and playing for the Titans?
I just like the culture around there. Obviously, they've been to Omaha I think 4 times now, and I think it's been more than that, but I think they've won 4 times in the College World Series and stuff, and they just got a great program all around there, and they brought in a whole new coaching staff, so I think that was something to look at. Like, I feel like they're going to be there for a while, so it's college sports right now, coaches leave really quick and stuff, so you want to go somewhere where you feel like you're going to be there and you're going to have fun, and I just love the coaches there, and I think it's going to be super fun to play baseball for them.
Coming out of Kingsburg, you guys have a lot of athletes that have gone Division I, over the years. A lot of softball girls, have gone Division I from Kingsburg. You're going Division I for Fullerton. There's other athletes that have gone Division I. What makes a small town like Kingsburg just produce so many great athletes, in your opinion?
I think it's kind of the support around a lot of the sports, the community. I think we put in there's a lot of work put in that a lot of people don't see, that just makes the programs go super well. We've had some football players that have gone, like Tyler Bray, Andrew Voorhees, some of those guys, and then Tanner Goyen and Marissa Gonzalez. They're playing right now Division I. But I think just the support around Kingsburg and the community, it really drives people to be, make it kind of like a small town, big dreams type of deal.
And then just finally for you, a lot of people, might not know your name because, like you said, you do play in Kingsburg, a small town. But just what do you think people are gonna know about Ethan Winslow? Once this year's done.
Um, that I don't know. I think just that I'm for real, and we want to take it seriously. I think I've gone through a lot of adversity, so it's just great to be back out there and being able to play for my town and stuff, and it's been good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, Ethan, I appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the year. Hopefully, we could talk, after a Valley Championship or something. But hopefully, we'll talk later.
Sounds good. Appreciate you having me on.